Welcome to the Twitch desktop app. That's nifty, I guess. I don't care. It's ugly! It's ugly! No, that's not it. Go away, Twitch. Piss off. Boo. Alright, I'm working on starting up. Sorry guys, it's taking a second. I have switched controllers. If anybody happened to have been here when I was on the old... Well, I'm gonna have to take a look at my whiteboard. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It was getting any communications interrupted. We went into the castle last time. I know we're not technically supposed to until much later, so we're actually going to go the right way this time. Which makes me sad. I actually really like my whiteboard controller, so I hope everything's okay with it. I'm gonna have to check that out. The whiteboard's actually used to just the point where I like it as of the moment, whereas the Smash Brothers GameCube controller is still pretty not used, honestly. I pretty much played Smash Bros. By myself, which meant that I used the whiteboard. So I will have Rumble now though, so that'll be nice. Played through all of Tales of Symphonia without Rumble, so not that you need Rumble. But you know, it might be nice. I am playing through Metroid Prime for my channel at the moment, so it might be nice to have Rumble for Metroid Prime. I don't know what I'm talking like that, but either way, it might be nice to have Rumble for Metroid Prime. That part does happen to be true. Not needed, but Rumble should be nice. I wonder if they're going to re-release Smash 4 for the Switch, or if they're just going to re-release the GameCube USB hub for the Switch for oh hey, we found the Moogle Village. Or a Moogle. I don't think we found the village yet. Bye bye, Moogle. Yeah, you know, the series mascot. I'm pretty sure this is where Moogles first appeared, actually. Excuse me. We wouldn't really get them until 6. Yeah, 6 is the right one. I had to think about it, sorry. So we do get less magic with Samurai, but I think we should still be okay. Yar har fiddle-dee, being a pirate is alright with me. There's a Moogle eater, there you see. Why is it 8 arms? We should still be good. I don't think this is the boss I'm thinking of. The boss I'm thinking of is coming up. Oh, by the way, I did a little bit of research, and the sword slap or whatever. It's called sword slap in some of them. But basically, the one where it's supposed to paralyze that I was talking about earlier, it's glitched. So there is pretty much 0 chance of that working. As far as I understand, there is exactly 0 chance of that working. I'd be surprised if we saw otherwise. The only advantage to it is that it doesn't make it so it bypasses like sleep or confusion or the other effects. So basically it won't happen to awake. You can put an enemy to sleep, and then as long as you keep using the dull end of your sword, it won't matter. Also, Samurai have a fairly high crit hit rate. That's why we keep seeing crits. Like 18%? I don't remember what the crit hit calculation is for Final Fantasy V. If it's like Pokemon, that means Samurai are a little stupidly broken, but I haven't seen crits that frequently, so I'm gonna doubt it. Basically, for Gen 1 Pokemon, it was determined by speed and a few other stats, so basically anything that went really fast, such as Electrode, I think Electrode had like a 25% base chance for a crit, whereas Tauros had a higher chance and Tauros was actually good. Tauros in Gen 1 was, from what I understand, I've never played competitive Gen 1, I'm just going off of what I've heard, so it may or may not be accurate. But basically, from what I've heard, Tauros in Gen 1 was a beast. Oh, I think we can go for about another hour and a half. I have to work tomorrow, as I said, but I mean, we can go for a little. Oh, I got a headache though. Maybe it's from cracking my jaw. Yes, I need to get braces again. I was bad with my retainers. Just so you guys know, you should wear your retainers, by the way. Don't wear just so much too excited. Brunch time. How do they like flame scrolls? They don't. They don't like flame scrolls. Cool. All right, good. Holy water, cool. And we should also. All right, one is finally above 1,000 health, which that is good. Yep. Galif is still, it doesn't really matter at this point. We got pretty much everything raised that we wanted, so. How much? 0? Okay. I guess that would be 0 since you kind of can't do too much when you happen to have full. Yeah, I think it's because they have full health. That crit was nice. Now they might take 44 health though. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. That makes enough sense, honestly. There we go. I was hoping that, since we've done 2 crits so far, that the 3rd crit would come along. That would be nice for, I could throw a lightning scroll, but as I said, I really want to keep the scrolls for, if we really happen to need them, so. Where'd my cat go? Oh, there she is. Alright, well, what's going on? Alright. I think some games have Rumble. I think mainly like the pinball games have Rumble for Game Boy Advance, but I might be wrong too. Once again, not that it's needed, but you know, it's nice to have it. Did Sky's Arcadia have Rumble on the Dreamcast? I mean, I know that it did on the GameCube. That's the one that I played the most. Excuse me. I'm trying to remember if this is the T-Rex that is really easy if you know how to take him out. I was gonna say he was the T-Rex actually was a little hard for me when I did my Berserker run, mainly just because Death Sickles happen to be really good for a majority of the game. And I kind of forgot to unequip the Death Sickle. Oh, goodbye item. I kind of forgot to unequip the Death Sickle, so you know, there was that. Which that meant it healed the Undead Dinosaur, by the way. That's what the problem was. Should not hopefully have that problem this time, though. I might also be thinking later. Okay. Still not down. Now, I'm kind of... Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and have Ferris cast the scroll then on these guys. I was curious how much health they have, but we can also find that out. There we go, there's the second one. And unless you crit, which you did not, we won't be. That'll do. We'll take that. Now there is a thing for a samurai, which we haven't seen yet, where it's supposed to do massive damage to all enemies. It's supposed to have a fairly high percent chance to activate, I think. That might come with time, however. I don't know. Now, how much do we have to ban? There we go. What are you doing, cat? Yeah, they could have at least given it a joke and named it Noble Tickler, and then no, that. I mean, I was trying for that to be a joke, and started getting bad, unintentionally, but still, you know. I really want to run, but I'm not going to. I am going to use scroll up. Really kind of hoping that we don't run out of scrolls. We got 31, that's not so bad. I think we have some Fuma shurikens too. Because I thought we had some Fuma shurikens. Maybe not. Oh well, we have regular shurikens, that'll work. For later. Here. Okay, so basically we could have gone this way and skipped getting the gill, which it wasn't that much more effort, so I don't know. Well, oh wow, that did not kill you, I'm well surprised. Like, okay, I'm actually surprised that you. Oh, please don't do like. Okay, that's fine. Seriously? Good, that missed. I was a bit worried. How have you not gone down yet? There we go. I'm not like complaining, I'm just a little surprised. Most of the enemies do not happen to give us that much problems. Apparently the lesser Lapras does. I know it's lesser than Lapras. Okay, we got that cast in time, which is good. Eventually Frost should be wearing off. Probably another round after this of the 3 main fighters. Sorry, just hearing if my son's coughing. He's still getting over his bout of croup, so he's been waking himself up at night. Give me a second. That's better. Sorry about that. Well, I can't damage Blood Slime's period, so it's best to just have her focus her efforts elsewhere. Vampire. One of these days will crit you. Ooh, there's that crit that I used. Let's see how much does it heal when we do one person. Alright, that's not so bad. Hi, cat. Yeah. You didn't want to be pet, why'd you come closer? this. We might have to use an ether. It's not so bad. Or an elixir. Either one, really. Yeah, or a cottage. Hopefully a cottage. Oh, okay. Do you want to see how easy this boss is? Let's try him at least. Oh gosh, that screeching. I said that screeching. Your end. I think it was like a door or your chair. Yeah. Alright. Oh no, how did you die? Yeah, let's do this. A little bit, give me 2 seconds. Alright, I lost interest in playing nicely with this boss. That's fair. I'll turn you down in a second anyways, give me 1 second. There we go. I lost interest in fighting that boss fairly. Sorry, I forgot just how much stupid ass damage that boss does. Like, he's not hard. It's just, I didn't want to deal with it. So basically there's a boss that's stupidly easy, since I know you haven't played Final Fantasy V. If you know how to deal with him, he's an undead boss. He's an undead dinosaur, so if you cast Phoenix down, he's instantly dead. But he does, like, he can deal up to 3,000 damage. So it's like, fuck that. I'm not, I mean, frick that. I'm trying not to swear. Oh. Ugh. Alright, so basically what the Moogle's trying to tell us is don't go in the sand. Sand hurts your Peter. Uh-huh. You can join. Well, that's what I meant, but I meant if you wanted to watch. How's your car? Alright, that's fair. Let's see, I can just go ahead. Why did I use that one? I can just do this, and then... Yeah, I'm just working on finishing Final Fantasy V, honestly. We're not really that close, but I guess we're not really that far either. Like, it's the first 4 crystals that really take a long time, and then after that it does happen to speed up. Because at that point you've pretty much got all your jobs unlocked, so there's nothing really to slow you down anymore, for the most part. And that Moogle told us not to go through the sand. No. I don't know why I said that. I meant penis. I don't know why I was referencing that. Basically, sand is cold and coarse and gets everywhere, and it's not very fun when it happens to get there, is what I was implying. That wasn't very satisfying. There's supposed to be a hard enemy here, but we didn't find him that time. There it is. I'm getting this time. can't remember if this guy gives decent drops or if it's just, you know, you're supposed to avoid it. Sorry, there's an enemy that you're technically supposed to, like, if you stay out of the sand, it's not a problem, but if you go in the sand, then there's a fairly strong enemy, and I can't remember if there's any even advantage to fighting him. So I think I should be strong enough to fight him, but I don't remember. That's what I'm trying to find out. Because that'd be my guess, that there's a decent amount of either experience or ability battle points, which can be useful. Still not dead. Sorry, we just crit him twice in a row, so I was wondering if 2,000 damage might kill him. It did not. Oh, excuse me. Oh, 5 arrows. Alright. Bye, Gallup. Like, you'd really expect there to be a decent amount of experience with how much he smacks you for, so I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Excuse me. Hey, don't do that. There we go. 1,000 gil, 250 experience, 2 ABP. Gives you a power drink, which, from what I understand, power drink's useful, but I can't use it myself, so... Well, I'd have to change classes, but since I'm doing the Fiesta, I can't change classes, so... Possibly after the Fiesta. Hey, it's enough to stop me. I've played Final Fantasy V so many times, honestly, that it's nice to actually have a chain, something that restricts you, I guess. Or gives you a challenge. Like, I think once I finish it, this will be my 6th or 7th time finishing Final Fantasy V. 5 is my favorite in the series, honestly. Yeah. It would not surprise me that I have mentioned that once or twice or 3 times. It's possible, I can see that. By the way, there is something that I never knew could happen for Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'm not sure if I want to spoil it, or for when we get to it, or just talk about it now. So I'm kind of, Yeah, I was just saying. So basically, you know, I figured you didn't. I'm sure you've probably gotten this far anyways. You know the very first mission where you happen to have to go and rescue the, like, basically after he's got his augmentations, right? You know that bomb where all the people are, I'm trying to think, like the bomb with all the employees that happen to work there? Oh, you don't? Well, basically, well, you said you had. Yeah. Gotcha. Well, basically, there's a bomb that happens to kill everybody. But here's the thing, and I didn't know this. It's only if you take too long getting to the helipad. Like, the helipad takes 1 minute, but if you don't get to the helipad within 15 minutes, it happens to, the bomb just goes off and kills everybody. But there's really no indication of this in the very beginning. It only goes off when you've wasted around, 7.5 or so minutes. Here's the problem with that. If you happen to have a child and he needs your attention, you're not going to see that 7.5 minute thing. So you're just going to be like, why the hell is everybody dead when this has never ever happened before? And that's what happened. So I'm not upset by it, I guess. It's just more so like, this was something that really didn't need to happen without a little bit more warning. Because if I had a little bit more warning, I would have paused. Ugh. Excuse me. Okay, I can't remember where it is now. So you have to find the hidden Moogle village at the moment. And it's not really that hard, because it's like, you saw where he went in, I just can't remember where. But there's really no indication of it anywhere, so you just have to go up and down until you find it on the map here. I just can't remember what it is. I have to work tomorrow though, which I'm not happy. I mean, I don't really mind it. I volunteered for it because if you volunteer, you get to choose. Basically, I only have to work a half day tomorrow, which I'm fine with. But that also meant that I only had to work a half day for another day. So basically, I'd rather work 2 half days than 1 full day. Yeah, see, I can get more stuff done, though, if I happen to... I don't know. Moogles. Hi, Moogle. Yes, we're the one that rescued you. Have everybody come on out now. So I'm pretty sure this is the first game in the series where Moogles appear, by the way. What? No, that's Kate Sith. Moogles are... Let me get a picture, hold on. I mean, I guess kinda cat-like, but not really at the same time. I mean, I guess cat-like enough, combined with a bat. I put it in chat. Oh, I forgot they were in Final Fantasy 3. Hold on. Oh yeah, I guess the first game they were actually in was 3. I completely forgot about them, because Moogles were a little different in 3. Or 3. They were pretty similar, but not entirely the same. Dancing Dagger. I'll take that, baby. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad on you. Because then that'll raise your magic. Okay. I'm talking to myself. I do that. I figured you did. Wait, I don't want to leave yet. Don't stop it. Okay, I guess we're leaving. Oh, I'm still tired. Oh, all right. You want me to do something stupid? Hot. You want me to do something stupid? So you know those, I guess, random jelly beans that have stuff like dog puke and stuff? Well, pretty much. These ones are called Bean Boozled because otherwise, you know, they'd get sued. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think they do anymore though, do they? Oh, that's fair. Well, either way, I have some, so we're gonna find out what they taste like. I've had them before, but for some reason I keep buying them. Ugh. Dog food. Yeah, dog food's not so bad. Well, there's definitely worse ones like, let me see. Dead fish is pretty bad. Spoiled milk is pretty bad. Those are probably the two worst ones. The old dog food used to taste better, though. The new dog food doesn't taste as good. That sounds right. Of course I am. Oui, oui. Let's see. This one's either juicy pear or booger. Juicy pear. Is that supposed to be a Moogle face, or? I don't know. I have to be a dog food connoisseur, otherwise my dog doesn't get the best dog food. I think this is rotten egg. Or moldy cheese, one of the two. The Moogles told me you were here. For some reason I have a second bag after I get through this bag too. Well, let's see. This one's either... I think this one's either strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. Oh, it's a dead fish. Ugh. 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 That one's a bad one. Ugh. Like the rest of them I haven't minded, that one is... almost vomit-inducing. Ugh. Pardon me. I gotta wash that down. Ugh. 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 So Sonic Mania got delayed. I was gonna stream that for us. I actually like the Sonic games. What, you don't like the Sonic games? Does it vary, I suppose? Yeah, no, okay. Ugh! Rotten milk. Ugh. 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 Alright, that's enough. I've had enough. I was planning to finish all these tonight. I am no longer in the mood to finish these tonight. Ugh. Like, I used to not, like, this is like, let me see. Apparently the 4th edition now. I don't know what edition I had, but I like that edition better. I had it back, I think, when they were first brand new, so that was like 2 or so years ago. Ugh. Ugh. 4th edition is worst edition. Cat, I don't know if I'd eat that jelly bean. I mean, if you really want to eat a jelly bean, Cat, go ahead. I don't know if that's any way I'd want to live. Well, give me 1 second, guys. I'll start playing again. I just... Blah. If we had some viewers, I'd probably do a code giveaway or two, but we don't have any viewers. Cat, can you not? Get out of there, Cat. Molly. Good girl. Ugh. That's a bad meatball. We might be halfway through Final Fantasy V at this point. The only reason it's taking so long is, as I said, we can't really change classes. On the bright side, we got like 3 of the most broken classes in the game that we went through, so we have a fairly decent tool set. Good feeling to be gone, Mystic Knight. Wow. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, King Galuf, you're an amusing guy. Oh. I can still taste it. Like, I think if I hadn't had 2 bad ones in a row, I could have kept going. But it's like, when you want to vomit from a jelly bean twice in, like, you know, a matter of minutes, that's not so good. The Windrake's dying. No one who's entered has ever returned. Oh, tragedy, tragedy. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why though. It's not really hard, like where we're going. Oh, I'm getting sleepy, but I want to get a bit further in Final Fantasy V. Then you said you wanted to do some Child of Light once you were free tomorrow, yeah? All right. That's fair. If not, John, I'm gonna try to convince John to go through like 8 episodes of Tales of Symphonia so we can get the ball rolling. That way, when you get back, we can do some Tales of Symphonia with you. I know Tales of Symphonia isn't your favorite, but at that point, it's pretty much just plot for the most part, or at least stuff that'll be somewhat interesting from there on in. Alright. So we can grind for stuff here, but there's no real point. So we're just going back up. Basically, the thing that we can grind there is ability battle points. Or it might just be ability points, whatever. And basically that's good for if you're trying to level jobs, but since we can't do any other jobs, we don't have any point. Oh, I can still taste those jelly beans. There's a thing, though. I have a tradition of having those jelly beans for the Fiesta, and I don't know why. It's just kind of something that I've done since the first Fiesta. Or maybe the second Fiesta, but, you know, right around there. I'm the king of this castle. Give it to us for free. Whatever. Yeah, boy. Ugh, Nos is not helping. How many cottages do we have? We have enough. The good news is that I have plenty of elixirs, and elixirs happen to be one of the best items in the game, so that's nice. Mm-hmm. Still have that taste in my mouth. The Angel Row. I don't think we can even use that. Acting all cool, getting into one little fight in my neighborhood. Got one little fight, my mom got scared and said, "You're moving in with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Did your mom ever tell you that? Huh. Was Bel Air in California? Oh, alright. I guess I'm not as familiar with it as that song as I thought it was. Yeah, the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. It's a TV show. It had Will Smith. Well, it's probably like his best thing aside from Men in Black. Or Wild Wild West if you like stupid. You might like Wild Wild West then. Like, I actually enjoy that movie, and it's pretty stupid. I will give, oh shoot, I'm trying to think now. I will give Will Smith this. He can act better than his son can. Which, I mean, it's insane much since his son can't act, but, yeah, that's beside the point. Oh, hey, 2,000 damage. Good job, Lena. Oh, I'm tired. Not terribly tired, though. Like, I'm a bit tired, but not at the same... I don't know. But no, samurais are fairly useful, especially when they get to higher levels. They have a skill called Guild Toss, which is pretty much, I think it's your level minus 10, but times 150. The only problem with it is that, as it sounds, it uses gills. So, but it does, especially at higher levels, it does significant damage. A fish character? What do you mean? It's pretty easy to get money, so I mean... Oh, gotcha. Took me a second, yeah, I gotcha. I think it's spelled slightly differently, though. I think Gil is spelled G-I-L in Final Fantasy, whereas Gills are G-I-L-L-S. I'm not sure if they misspell it or if it's just how it's spelled. That would have been a good joke to have for Breath of Fire, though, since I know that they do have Fishmen for there, and that's an RPG series. Unfortunately, Breath of Fire is a pretty bad RPG series as of the last... I want to say 2 games. I know that the last one wasn't received well because it was a mobile game, and I want to say the last one before that was also a mobile game. I'm not positive. The ones for the SNES were really good, though. So I think that's the first 3, and then I think right around... I think the ones for the PS1 weren't too bad either, but I haven't played those ones. So, I don't know. You know, no. Mr. Superman, no here. Underground. Continue. Don't you critical attack me. Don't you do it. I don't want that critical attack, yo. Unless I crit. I don't want you guys to crit me, I guess I should say. Not the other way around. Congo. Anholio. I need TP for my mumhood. Scratchy, scratchy. Yeah, that's where the big bridge is, isn't it? Still has the best music. One of the best tracks in the series. I don't know if that's saying a lot. If one of the best tracks in the series happens to be only 5 games in, and we're up to 15 games plus spin-offs. Because it's like Final Fantasy 13, there was 3, I think, Final Fantasy 13s. Do you remember? There was Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13 2, and Final Fantasy 13 3. Yeah, it was Lightning Returns. I think it was Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. They dropped the 13 for that, if I remember correctly. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Other people like it. I wouldn't say it's the weakest in the series. That would have to go to 8. 8 is my least favorite in the series. And then 7 and 13 are tied for second least favorite. I think I just don't like 7 because of Cloud and Sephiroth. If they changed a few things about it, I think I'd like 7 more. Which, oddly enough, everybody else likes 7 because of Cloud and Sephiroth, so I don't know. Maybe that just makes me a dirty hipster. I'm not... Yeah, I knew you meant. But you think I'm dirty, huh? I think you didn't. That is true. That is true. That's alright. I'll take an implication. So this knife we have at the moment happens to be a pretty alright knife most of the time, but it's random. Basically it has 4 different attacks it can do, and its best one is called Sword Dance. It does like 3,000 damage each hit, but unfortunately in order to utilize it properly, you have to, oh hey, there it is. You have to basically have Dancer, because Dancers can have specific gear that makes it more likely to do Sword Dance. I think it goes up to 90% chance with the proper gear. Could be mistaken. I just hope they let us read at work tomorrow. They don't during the weekdays, but it's supposedly pretty dead during weekends. So I guess we'll see. Yeah. We only just started doing weekends like a week or 2 ago, though. Unfortunately, we had a outage today because people, where they record their time, wasn't working properly. So, of course, people are not happy about that, and I totally 100% get that, honestly. It's just, unfortunately, we can't fix it, so. Let's get to the werewolf town. Tired? Ah. That's fair. What are you playing? Child Light. What was that? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Ah, I'll be going to bed here momentarily myself. Just wanted to get a little bit further. We got further, so. Underground. Ugh. There's an enemy down here that happens to be pretty annoying if I remember correctly. That's right, okay. The undergrounder, while annoying, is not awful. There goes one. Heck, I will gladly take Sword Dance more regularly than I should. I think Deus Ex is going to be a little bit longer than you expect. Oh, you still have to do the fall, don't you? Yeah, that comes first, remember? I mean, it'll be a while anyways before we start doing Deus Ex because we got Vampire to do first. So, I mean, you have time. As well as Shovel Knight. Then it's almost Halloween, so we have Never-Ending Nightmares first as well. I mean, it's not almost Halloween, but it's getting fairly close, you know? Only 2. I thought it meant 3 or more. Oh. I get few and couple confused. Alright, here's the hard end. No, it's not. Okay. Gill Turtle. I'm actually gonna look up Gill Turtle real quickly. So I can't remember his weakness. Or if there is a weakness. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of HP.
That's something we could do.
What?
Like do a series of short episodes going over games that wouldn't necessarily warrant their own video series.
That wouldn't be bad. Ah, it's time magic. Okay.
Really? This enemy has infinite range weaponry. I think he has enough movement range that I can. Yep.
Nope. I think we saved before coming in here. So I'm just gonna let this enemy kill me. Oh, I forgot how hard Gill Turtle hit. What? Oh, bedtime? Yep, I'll be heading off here momentarily. You have a good night. Yeah, I'm just gonna get through this cave, guys, and then we're gonna go to bed. I'll come back for the gill turtle later. As I said, I wanted to get to the whatchamacallit, Werewolf Village. So let's go ahead and do that. This is level 28. Well, we will be again. Not level 28 technically at the moment, but we will be momentarily. Hey, where's Galfin dead? Oh, I guess Galf dead. I missed what he got hit with, so. Well, commence the jiggling. That wasn't something I was expecting. Alright. Try this one more time and then I'm going to bed. If not, was not expecting a double earthquake, to be quite honest. It was not something that I've seen particularly common. I mean, it's bound to happen, don't get me wrong, it's just I was not expecting it. Wish you had a little bit more clothes in the Ferris for your samurai outfit. I don't think it's like she's lewd or anything. I think it just might be how the sprite is. There's one earthquake, hopefully not a second one. Right. Should be good. I really dislike all the ads that wikis have when you go to them. Like, I get they need to keep up, but at least get some better ads as opposed to Game of Thrones or the new really bad Star Wars movie. Nobody's gonna agree with that, but I personally do not happen to like the new one. Just me though. Ugh. There's that level. Good. Let's just head outside, use a tent. Also, all the Game of Thrones stuff annoys me because Game of Thrones isn't that great. I said it. I said it. Shouldn't be that hard to get to the next area. We'll come back for that gill turtle later. Like, I think Giltosh should be fine against him. I just want to have a few more levels, as well as a bit more gill to toss at him. I don't have much gill to toss at him at the moment, so. Alright. Oh, I have one more battle. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. I'll be going to bed here momentarily. Just tired. Very, very tired. Alright, come on out, girls. Goats. I like the Werewolf Village from Golden Sun Lost Age better, by the way. Just saying. Surprise, one of my favorite games I like. Actually, this is one of my favorite games too, now that I think about it. Oh, you haven't crashed far enough. Galuf just pop out. There's Galuf. Alright, you should recognize Galuf. Oh, there we go. I mean, no, he's not wrong, but it wasn't intentionally. Galuf could take you on, buds. Man to beast, that's more like it. Well, my dad taught me the counterattack to this, so I guess I will use the counterattack to this. And knocked in the face. I mean, he wasn't trying to. I think. I don't know. Wow! He was one of the Dawn Warriors! Ugh. I mean, pretty much he is until later, and he's not. I mean, to be fair, it's both worlds. They just got separated. That's the only difference. To be fair, Dorgan does the right thing and seals X-Death because there really is no way to kill X-Death normally. Oh, Plot MacGuffins make it so he can die. That Plot MacGuffin basically means the Void, by the way. Excuse me. Slight spoiler alert, by the way. X-Death's a tree, so that's why it's kind of hard to take down. Surprise. The tree is hard to take down. I'm hoping we'll be able to take out Omega and Shinryu, by the way. But I don't think Omega Mark II and Neo Shinryu. I'm hoping. I'm assuming Guild Toss will make it, for the most part, pretty simple, because I think we should be at least level 35 by the time we get to Omega, if not 40. Except that. Don't request that of me. Well, you're gonna die. See ya. I think he does. Or he might be the only Dawn Warrior that doesn't die. I can't remember. Spoiler alert, all of them die, except for maybe him. Alright, let's just make sure there's no new magic, which I doubt, but I don't want to. Maybe because I can't cast for all of this. That's new. That's just not a bad thing. It's not a good thing either. That's some new stuff we could do a little bit better. That's what I know. Wow, that's good edgy. Killer Blood, Poison Rod, Shuriken. Oh, we got scrolls. Too much. I'd like to have 50 of each. Let's do 70. They're not too expensive, and they do happen to be useful enough. I might get some more shurikens as well. Just checking everything else. I probably will get some more shurikens, which means we won't have much for Guild Toss, but as of the moment, we're okay without Guild Toss. It's not like it's 100% needed. Let's see. Yeah, can't increase. That's fine. Let's get a few shurikens at least. There's better shurikens later, but alright, we're gonna just, because I don't like uneven numbers, so we'll have 30 shurikens, which should be a good starting point for most of the bosses. I mean, we have one person that can throw shurikens, and later Fuma shurikens, which do happen to be the superior one. Excuse me. We will do Dragon Veil maybe tomorrow, maybe not, we'll see. I got plans tomorrow. Mainly recording for the channel, so it's been nice to be actually doing stuff, because obviously I've been bad about uploading, but we'll be back another time, so you guys have a good night.